Okay, so I hope that you all guys can see my screen. What we're going to do right now is we're going to read this passage about the island of Tenerife. Of course, you all well know that the first language curriculum relies exclusively on your reading and writing skills. And I believe that reading and writing are two skills that feed each other. And by that, I mean that when you improve your writing will improve. And when you improve your writing, your reading directly improves. So, my main purpose is that we work on a lot of reading during this course and we work on a lot of writing. So, let's just not waste time. And what we're going to do right now is that we're going to read the passage on Tenerife and we're going to jot down or write out any new words, and we're gonna, of course, discuss them together. So, can any student please join me to read the first paragraph and write out words? Can any student please join me to read the first paragraph and write out any new words? Okay, well, since no one is joining, I guess I will have to go through the passage on my own. So, from the title here, guys, the most important thing is to keep in mind is that you want to analyze the passage. You want to get an idea about the passage from the title of the passage. So, taking a trip around Tenerife. So, from the title, we get the impression that we're going to read a passage about someone doing a trip or about the island of Tenerife. So that's our main topic here. Before reading the passage, there are some questions out here that discuss, the idea of islands, for example, or some of the noticeable features of the scenery. We can discuss those if any of you would join, but since no one here is joining, we're going to just start the reading. Usually in your exam, the first language exam, you're asked to read a passage. You usually get more than one question that includes reading. And usually there's something called reactionary writing. So basically, you read something and you're asked either to do a summary or you're asked a bunch of questions on it. So critical reading is an important skill that you guys need to have. Critical reading means that you read with an eye for language and an eye for information. So you're developing also your own opinion when it comes to the reading. So let's just start briefly here. So we looked at the title, Taking a Trip Around Tenerife. So we're going to read a passage about the island of Tenerife. And we're going to take a look at the first paragraph. So the Spanish island of Tenerife lies about 300 kilometers off the West African coast and is the largest, most populous, and most productive of the 7 Canary Islands. Believed to be named after the ferocious dogs Canaria found there by early explorers. So basically, that's our first sentence. Did we see any new words here? So we have a word like populous. So usually a very important skill that you guys need to have for your exam, for the first language exam, is to guess the meaning of words. It's called, so you're reading a sentence and you usually have to guess the meaning of words while you're reading that sentence, because of course you're not all the words that you meet you'll immediately recognize them or know them, because a big part of the test is that you will face challenging vocabulary. So to guess the meaning of the word populous, of course, in the exam you're not allowed to have a dictionary. So to guess the meaning of the word populous here, does anyone would like to tell me what is the meaning of the word populous in your opinion? NG, population. No, I wouldn't say that the word populous. Well, populous basically means that there are lots of people living here. So maybe NG, maybe you're kind of right. So there's lots of people living in that part of Spain. Okay, so populous, it's related to the word population. Yusuf, go ahead, talk. You raised your hand. You can go ahead and talk if you want. Okay, thank you, NG, for participating. So the most populous and most productive of 7 Canary Islands believed to be named after the ferocious dog canaria found there by early explorers. So can anyone guess the meaning of the word ferocious? Can anyone guess the meaning of the word ferocious? What we're training here, guys, is the skill of guessing the meaning of vocabulary from the text. That's an important skill for your exam. Again, that's an extremely important skill for your exam, is guessing the meaning of words from the text. So the word ferocious. So the ferocious dogs found there by. So ferocious here is an adjective, and it's describing dogs. Can someone guess the meaning of the word ferocious for me? Yusuf, you can't unmute. Okay, Yusuf, no problem. Dangerous. Okay, that's interesting. That's violent. Very good, NG. Very good. So the word ferocious is close to the meaning to the word violent. Yeah. So aggressive, Yusuf. Very good. Excellent, Yusuf. Excellent. Aggressive and violent. So the word ferocious, yes, that's correct. Yusuf and Angie, thank you very much. The word ferocious means aggressive and violent. So we're describing the dogs here as being aggressive and violent. And finally, Santa Cruz is its cap. Sir, you didn't give us the permission to unmute. Really? Okay. Of the whole archipelago. Okay, so an archipelago basically means a bunch of islands. An archipelago means basically a bunch of islands that are located together. So for everyone that's attending right now, so we've kind of done, we've tried to do an exercise where we were guessing the meanings of those words while reading. What I would like you guys to do right now is that you're going to very quickly skim. You're going to very quickly skim this passage about Tenerife. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I'm going to give you exactly 2 minutes to skim this whole passage about Tenerife and share with me the main ideas. You're going to share with me the main ideas. Again, you're going to skim it very briefly, and you're going to share with me the main ideas. If you get a chance to write out or jot down any new words that you find, please do that. But what you need to do right now, you're going to skim. What's the word skim means? Skim means you're going to read for the main ideas. Again, you're going to skim. Skim means you're going to read for the main ideas. And after you skim, you're going to come back and you're going to tell me what were the main ideas or what you really understood from the passage. And for that, I need you to open your microphone. Thank you very much. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I'm going to mute myself for 2 minutes. You're going to read, jot down the main ideas and any new words, and then you're going to come back and you're going to give me the main ideas of what you understood, and then we're going to tackle the questions together. 2 minutes, and I'll be back. I would suggest you get the book. If you don't have the book, just ask someone to send it to you, because I'm assuming that you guys have your books. So you should have your first language book, NG, please. However, I can't send you the text here. So yeah. At least finish this page, NG. I guess you can see the whole page right now. So yeah. Okay, so no, I can't see the whole page. Okay, I mean this page right in front of you, right here. You can't see all of it? You're basically right now, basically that's the whole page right in front of you. The passage, that's the passage that I'm talking about. Okay, no problem. I hope I just want you to read this part because I cannot show you the whole part. I mean, you should have your own book. Okay. Guys, I would like it if you open your microphones and participate. That would be much better. Yes, yes, that would be good. I don't know how to send it to you, Inji. I'm sorry because I don't have your contact information, so I have no idea how to send it to you right now. You can't open the microphone. Really? This is weird because Yusuf said he had the same problem. Um, this is very strange. So all of you, Jasmine, can you open the microphone? Or Aisha or Ahmed? Leave and rejoin. Yusuf, can you open your microphone?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that's weird. Hi, Yusuf.
Hi, sir.
So Yusuf, did you do the reading? Did you read the passage?
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just wait a minute until the rest of them tells us what happened here.
Okay.
You have your book, Yusuf, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Ahmed Semah, can you hear us? Okay, so I guess we're out of time now. So the 2 minutes are done. So Yusuf, can you tell us very briefly what you got out of the text, the main ideas?
1 second. That the Spanish island of Tenerife lies about 200 kilometers off the West African coast and is the most populous and most productive of the 7 Canary Islands.
Okay.
Tenerife is known as the island of eternal spring.
Of what?
Eternal spring.
Okay. Good. What else? What else did they discuss in the passage?
One second.
Yusuf, are you still there? Yeah.
Yeah. Tenerife has several archaeological sites consisting mainly of the cave paintings.
Okay.
There are pretty hill towns to look around.
Okay, wonderful.
There is a town called Garashko, I guess. It's an unspoiled fishing town whose quiet streets are dotted with bars, cafes, and gift shops.
Okay.
And there are some superb fish restaurants down by the harbor.
Okay. Okay. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, so some of the words that we actually found here. Thank you so much, Yusuf, for participating. That was really nice. Okay, so Yusuf, was the reading difficult or easy for you?
It was easy.
Okay, good, good. So let's take a look at some of the words from the second passage. NG, I left and rejoined and still not working. I also participate in the chat. Okay, NG, no problem. NG, I really don't know what's the problem. I don't know if it's from my side or your side, but it's working for Yusuf. And Ahmed, you said in the chat my mic doesn't work. Okay, Ahmed, please fix the microphone next class. If you come next class. Natural diversity. Yusuf Yasser, why did you write the word natural? So the word natural diversity means the word diversity. That's one of the words in the passage. Diversity means different forms, and it's a noun. So, for example, I can say Egypt has a diversity of nationalities, means there are people from Sudan, people from Libya, people from Syria. So there is different types of nationalities. There's a diversity of nationalities. Of course, I think my iPad is a problem. It's ancient. Yeah, don't worry, Angie. Okay, so right now what I would like you to do, we came out, of course, there are some other words in the passage, but we're not going to discuss all of them right now. I decided to choose those 5 words, only those 5 words, and I would like you to kind of just give me sentences on them. So I'm going to tell you their meaning, and I would like you to include them in a sentence. Let me just tell you why I'm doing that. The reason I'm doing that is that you need to use the new vocabulary in sentences so that later down the line in the course, we will do writing. So you need to form good sentences so that later down in the course, maybe 3 or 4 classes down the line, we will be able to do writing questions from the exams. And the only way we can do that is to improve your sentence structure. So just to double check here, the meaning of the words, the word populous means it's an adjective. The word populous is an adjective, and it means that there are a lot of people living in the area. So we can say Cairo is an extremely populous city, it means that there are a lot of people living in it. The word rugged, so in this passage, it says this rugged, rocky, and steep island looks up to a Taida, the 3rd largest volcano. So what does the word rugged mean? Rugged, it describes the surface of the island, the landscaping of the island, the surface. It means it has a lot of rocks. It's uneven. So rugged is also an adjective, and it means that the surface of the island is uneven, is that the surface has peaks and valleys in it. So it's uneven. And the word ferocious, you told us it's aggressive, also an adjective. And the word boasts. So where's the word boasts here in the passage? So right there. So the island has 342 kilometers of coastline and boasts nearly 70 kilometers of beach. What's the meaning of the word boasts here? So the word boasts here is a verb, and it means that the island has something that it's proud of. So the word boast can mean if you're really proud of something, it means you're boasting. So for example, if Yusuf tells me, oh, you know, I won the judo or tennis tournament last week, Joseph here is boasting. So in this sentence, the island boasts means that the island has a very big beach that they are very proud of. So they are very proud of it. But here it's a verb. And of course, the word diversity means different. And the word diversity is a noun. So for example, like I said, Egypt has a diversity of nationalities, or this class has a diversity of students. Diversity means students from Emirates, students from, the United States, from Japan, for example. Okay, so what I would like you to do right now, guys, the ones who are listening, you're going to give me 5 sentences for those 5 new words. Okay, guys? Yusuf and the rest of you understand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 sentences very quickly.
Okay.
Someone sent a summary. Yusuf, yes, sir. There are 2 Yusufs in this class, right? This class has 2 Yusufs. Yusuf Yasser, and who's the other Yusuf? Yusuf, the Yusuf I'm talking to, are you Yusuf Yasser?
No, I'm Yusuf.
You're just Yusuf, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's Yusuf and Yusuf Yasser. Yusuf Yasser, hi. You sent this summary that I haven't read. Give me a minute. Tenerife is a small city in Spain where it has a great nature diversity and a good climate all the year due to its great place, which is in Europe and near to Sahara Desert in Morocco, and that's why a lot of tourists visit it every year. Okay, Yusuf, that was nice, but there are some small mistakes here. I'm going to just correct it very briefly for you. So please pay attention, Yusuf Yasser. So first off, Yusuf Yasser, are you listening, Yusuf? Okay, good, Yusuf. So Tenerife is a small city in Spain where it has great nature diversity. First off, this is a very long sentence. Guys, I guess all of you need to listen to this because this will help with the writing later on. Guys, please, all of you listen to this. Pay attention to this. I guess you can see Yusuf's writing here. This is very important that we need to edit this together. So first off, this is a very long sentence, Yusuf. This is extremely long. We want to divide it into small sentences. So Tenerife is a small city in Spain. That's the main idea, period. And not where. So it's a small city in Spain. You can say a small city in Spain which has a great nature diversity and a good climate all the year. Perfect. That's the main idea. So here we divided the sentence into a main idea. We're talking small, sorry, I was typing too fast. Don't worry, Yusuf, it's fine. It's good, it's good. Your writing is good. It's just, I'm just saying that you must, during this course, you must pay attention to your writing because that's a part of the exam. So be careful. We need to edit that. So due to its great place, which is in Europe, very good, and near to Sahara, it's okay. It's great. Here the sentence, it's good, but we can improve it. It's a great place, which is in Europe and near to Sahara Desert and Morocco, and that's why a lot of tourists visit every year. Very good, Yusuf, but we just need to improve it a little bit. So how can we improve it? We can add a sentence here where it says, the weather generally is very mild due to, or not due to, because of its great place, which is in Europe and near to Sahara Desert and Morocco. That's the main idea. We can divide the last sentence and say, that's why a lot of tourists visit it every year. So let's look at this new passage that I wrote here. Tenerife is a small city in Spain which has great nature diversity and a good climate all year. This is one sentence. It's not very long and it's not very short. The weather generally is very mild because of its great place, which is in Europe and near to Sahara Desert and Morocco. This is a longer sentence, and it's followed by a short sentence. So there is music to the passage. Because this is, guys, this is very important for your writing in the course down the line, especially in the exam. You don't want all your sentences to be long, and you don't want all your sentences to be short. You want diversity, diversity of sentences. So, but overall, Yusuf, this was very nice. Thank you so much, Yusuf Yasser. So make sure to have diverse sentence length. Very important. This is very, very important, and it's part of the writing skills that you will work on. Having diverse sentence length. So not all your sentences are very long, and not all your sentences are very short, but they are diverse. Okay, so right now I would like to hear the sentences on the vocabulary, guys. Please tell me your sentences on the vocabulary. Populous, rugged, ferocious, boasts, and diversity. I have fixed my mic. Yay! That's wonderful, Yusuf. Can you talk? Okay, say hi. Yusuf, Yusuf, Yusuf. Hello.
Hello, doctor.
Hi, Yusuf. Welcome back, man. I liked your writing. It was nice. But remember, just this whole idea of having diverse sentences is very important.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, doctor.
Great job, man. So if you just would like to give me some sentences on the vocabulary.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I can pick up Populous.
Sure.
I can say Cairo is a populous city.
Okay, that's yeah, okay.
I don't know what is meant by rugged.
Rugged means the surface of a land. If the surface of a land is rugged, means
it's uneven.
Uneven. Yes, very good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can say Kazakhstan, which is a country, has rugged roads.
Oh, Kazakhstan has rugged roads. Good sentence, man. Good sentence.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. The next one is ferocious, means aggressive, right?
Yeah, ferocious. Yeah.
Ferocious. Okay. I can say Kenya, which is also a country in Africa, has a lot of or myriads of ferocious animals in the forest.
Has many ferocious animals in the forest. Very good. Great sentence.
Thanks. Very proud of. Boasts. Okay.
Boast, yeah, it's a verb. Remember, it's a verb.
It's a verb. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to get this verb in a sentence.
So if you don't know how to get it in a sentence, let's take a look here, Joseph. Let's take a look at the sentence in the passage. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so just you can imitate the sentence in the passage. And this is, guys, also sorry to interrupt you, Yusuf, but for everyone who's attending the class, generally analyzing the reading and creating similar sentence structure in your writing helps. So you can always steal, listen to that, you can steal the sentence structure and the ideas of the writing in your writing. So in this passage here, in this sentence, the island boasts. So can you create a similar sentence to it, Yusuf?
Okay, no problem. Okay. Yeah, it will be a little bit longer sentence.
Good, try. Yeah, go ahead.
Egypt is constructing a new trains. No.
Okay.
Egypt. No, I can say it in another way. Egypt is constructing a new roads.
Yeah.
Boosting till the north coast.
Boasting till the north coast. Egypt is constructing new roads. Boasting till the north coast. Okay, that's a good sentence, Yusuf. Good job, man.
Thanks.
Love your sentences. Joseph, are you in Egypt or outside of Egypt?
No, I'm in Egypt.
You're in Egypt. What school do you go to?
I go to Rawad.
Okay, why are you taking English as a first language?
Because I have an interest in English, and I want to in the future to go to UK and study there.
Good idea, man. Good idea. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Good, great. Thank you so much for your.
My English is not very good, but I'm trying.
No, your English is great. Don't say that. Your English is very good, man. Are you kidding?
Thanks.
No, I think your English is good. I think it's great. I mean, your writing is good. Your grammar is good. So yeah, I mean, don't bring yourself down. I mean, you can work on it. You can improve your vocabulary, improve your reading, but don't say it's bad because your English is definitely not bad by any means.
Yeah, thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so let's take a look at those sentences. NG. Okay, so Ahmed Semah, he said she boasted about her achievement she has. Ahmed, this sentence is not bad. So she boasted means she was proud of it. But you can just say she boasted about her achievement. That's it. not she has. That's it. She boasted about her achievement, and that's it. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Ahmed, for your sentence. If you want to give me more sentences, please go ahead. Okay, the populace of the United States is very diverse. Inji, the word populous it's an adjective, so it's used to describe a word. So the population of the United States is very diverse. Or you can say the United States is a populous country. So the word populous is describing country. But in your sentence, populous is not describing anything. It's an adjective. It's not a noun. Okay? So the population of the United States is very diverse. Good sentence. Success is a rugged path. Oh, I like this one. Good job, Inji. Cats are cute, but they are ferocious creatures. Lovely. Sometimes people talking about their boasts can be offensive. Boasts, like I said, is a verb. So go back to the passage and look at the sentence that has boasts in it. So it's a verb. Here you have it as a noun. And so that's not correct. So this sentence is not correct. So you can say sometimes people boast about things that are offensive. So yeah, like Ahmed Samah said, the diversity and ethnicities is wonderful. Great sentence. I love this sentence. The diversity and ethnicities is wonderful. Great job, Inji. Just correct the sentence and send it again if you want. Thank you so much. Okay, I will try. Good job. Yassine was boasting about his win in the tennis tournament. Not his win. You can say Yassine was boasting about winning in the tennis tournament. But great sentence, Yusuf. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yusuf. Good job. Okay, so what we learned from this thing that we've done now with the passage about Tenerife is that you need to read and you need to kind of analyze. And you need which sentence to correct? The one about boasts, NG. That's the sentence I was talking about. The sentence about boasts. And before I forget, guys, you need to fix your microphones, please. Because the class will be really kind of, uneventful if you don't talk. So please fix your microphones. Okay, so what we learned here, guys, the very important skill is, so this is a skill that you will practice, is a skill of skimming. Skimming means you read very quickly for the main ideas. So that's a very important skill for the exam. Reading quickly for ideas. You will need later on to read more deeply and read with more attention, but sometimes skimming just for the main ideas is a very, very important thing to do. Just skimming for the main ideas. Okay, wonderful. Right now, we're going to move to the questions. Yes. Copy the passage, put the brackets around the material you wouldn't use, and a summary about the island. This is a very, very important question here. And the reason they have this question in or task in the book is that they want you to notice the whole idea of forming summaries. Again, they want you to notice the whole idea of forming summaries. Why are they asking for that? They are asking for that because, okay, sometimes you might get a question in the test that asks you to write a summary. Yusuf, you've already done that, and Inji, I think Yusuf and Inji, you've already given me a summary. But you've already given me summaries. But what I would like you to do right now, you will highlight the parts of the text that you will not include in the summary. Again, you will highlight the parts of the text that you will not include in the summary. Why is that important? That's important because it makes you pay attention to the parts that you will include in the summary. And generally, what are the parts that we have to include in the summary are the parts that tackle the main ideas. Remember at the beginning of the class, you gave me the main ideas of the passage? Usually that's the summary. But what you have to do right now is that you will highlight parts, or you will just highlight sentences that you will not include in the summary. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Don't boast too much about the things you got. Excellent sentence, NG. Good job. Perfect. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to highlight the parts that you think you will not include in the summary. Again, your task right now is that you will highlight the parts of the text that you will not include in the summary, and then each one of you will tell me. Okay, guys? Yusuf and NJ and everyone, do you understand what you're going to do now?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I talking too fast?
No.
Okay, happy to know. Yes, NG is saying yes. Okay, NG, sorry. I'll slow down. Sorry. NG, you need to get the book, NG. NG, give me a minute. NG, can you you need to get the book. This is not right. Give me a minute, NG. NG, are you doing the summary thing, or are you able to get the passage in any shape or form? Because you cannot rely on me sharing the screen. This is just not going to work for the course. You need to have a copy of your book. This is extremely important. So so I'm contacting. Okay, good. Aisha, Aliya, NG, Habiba, Yusuf, Yasser. So Yusuf and Yasser, they are participating. NG, she is participating. Ahmed Samah is participating. Aliya and Habiba and Aisha. Aliya, Habiba, and Aisha, please participate. Because if this is not going to work, if you're not participating, this is not a class. Thank you very much. So if you can hear me, Aliya, Habiba, and Aisha, please join in the fun. Because learning is fun. I guess it is fun. So, yeah. Your connection is very awful. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. The internet usually is not very good. Sometimes my internet is really shitty too. So, sorry. Okay. Okay, let's start. So because I don't want us to waste time, because we have another exercise that I would like us to do. Yeah. Internet in Egypt's bad. Yusuf, are you working on the task? I'm just double checking, guys, so that I can wait for you. Okay, good. Happy to know. And the other Yusuf? Yes, good. Thank you, Yusuf. Okay, great. Okay, Yusuf and Inji, I don't know, you haven't started, and Ahmed Samah. Can you just tell me very quickly? I know you didn't finish, but just so as not to waste time, can you tell me very quickly what are the parts that you will not include in your summary of the passage? And why? And if you can just tell me why you think you'll not include them, that would be nice.
The last sentence of the first paragraph.
Okay, so Yusuf, please raise your voice. I can barely hear you. Can you say that again?
The last sentence in the first paragraph.
Okay, so the last sentence in the first paragraph, Santa Cruz is the capital, and this sentence, you mean? This is extra information. You mean the sentence about Santa Cruz?
The one which starts and the shared capital was Las Palmas of the whole archipelago.
Oh, the whole archipelago. That's one. This one?
No, and like the shared, the first of the shared.
The first what?
The first word is shared, da, and the last one is archipelago.
You mean here?
No, the first paragraph.
First paragraph, okay.
It's after the word and in the last sentence.
And
In the last sentence.
the last sentence?
Yeah. This starts with the shared.
The shared
Yes.
capital?
Until
Okay, this one? Okay. So Santa Cruz, it's capital, good. The shared capital, okay, good. So you're saying that this part is extra information. So you will include this part about the island of Tenerife and the information about it. Okay, what else? Are you gonna remove any other parts in this paragraph?
No.
Okay. If I were you, I would remove the part about off the West African coast. I would probably include it's the largest and most populous. I will include this part, but I'll just remove this information because it's kind of really not going to help anyone. So just maybe the main idea. But your sentence is correct. I would remove that as well. And the shared capital with Las Palmas. Guys, if you can please just make sure if you disagree with Yusuf, please let us know. Yes, Yusuf, go ahead. What else?
The last sentence in the second paragraph. All of it.
The last sentence. It starts with the island. This one or which? Okay, the island has blah 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 blah. Good. I would probably remove that as well. Any other parts from the paragraph that you would remove?
The second sentence in the second paragraph. It starts with often snow covered.
It's often snow covered peak. Good. That's also a sentence that really I don't need at all. Very good. So these kind of just basically extra information. Yusuf, you are saying the first sentence and second paragraph. This rugged, rocky, and steep island looks up to Al-Qaeda. The third, okay, yeah. It's often, so this part remove as well. Ravines and valleys and blah, 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 blah. So basically, this second paragraph has a lot of information about the island that we can basically remove. We can say the island basically, has maybe 342 kilometers of coastline and boasts nearly 70 kilometers of its beach. So I would just leave this one really if it were me. But yeah, good point, Yusuf. And Ahmed Samir, he said in the first phrase, by early explorers. Okay, good. Yes, go ahead, Yusuf, I hear it. What else would you remove, Yusuf?
The third paragraph, keeping temperatures moderate with an average of 13 to 18 Celsius until the end.
Okay, so you would remove this part? You would not include it? Okay.
The line above it too.
Okay. Good. What else?
The fourth paragraph, the last sentence.
The temperature in paragraph 3. Inji, do you want to remove it or keep it? I would personally remove it. Inji. Yes, sorry, Yusuf, go ahead. No Good, problem. Thank you, Inji. Yes, go ahead.
The fourth paragraph, not the last sentence. The one which starts, tourists mainly visit the south of the island.
Mainly visit south of the island, which is hotter and drier and has many resorts such as, okay, very good. The Canaries are one of the major cruise. Very good. So you're basically keeping, guys, thank you so much, Yusuf. That was very good. Just before I forget, what do you notice about the first sentence of each paragraph? What do you notice? So let's take a look at the first sentences. The Spanish island of Tenerife lies about 300 kilometers, blah, blah, blah. This rugged and rocky steep island, blah, blah, blah. Tenerife is known as the island of eternal spring. latitude, blah, 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 blah. The Canaries on one of the major tourist destinations, blah, blah, blah. So if you notice that the first sentence tells you the topic of the paragraph. Did you notice that, guys? So the first sentence tells you the topic of the paragraph. So the Spanish island of Canary flies about 300 kilometers of the blah, blah, blah. So what would you guess would be the topic of the paragraph from the first sentence? Can you guess the first sentence here? The topic of the paragraph? So the first sentence here tells me about the location of the island, right? Right, guys?
Yeah.
The location. And then the first sentence in the second paragraph tells me about the landscape of the island. It tells me about the rocky and the steep. So it's talking about the landscape and the coastline. So landscape. And the first sentence in the in this third paragraph tells me about its location on the map, the latitude, and its location and its climate as well. And the final part here, the first sentence and the fourth paragraph tells me about the tourist attraction of the island. So the main topic is tourism in the island. So generally speaking, in your summaries, you can usually rephrase the first sentence and include it in the summary. So the first sentence, this is very important, guys, and please remember this. The first sentence of a paragraph always tells you the topic of a paragraph. But of course, you know that, right? I mean, okay. Cool beans. Yes, Yusuf, go ahead. You were saying extra details because it's an intro of each paragraph. Extra details. Yusuf, what do you mean by that? Extra details because it's an intro of each paragraph. Yes. Yes, you're right. You're right. So usually the first sentence tells me the topic, and then the rest of the paragraph adds details. So keep this in mind because you will need this in your writing later on. That when you're writing, usually make sure that the first sentence is the main idea, and then the rest of the paragraph adds details. Okay, guys? You understand? Hello? Okay, Yusuf, go ahead. Continue. What other parts will you, or wait, Yusuf, wait. Thank you so much. I'll take someone else. So the other Yusuf, can you join us? The other Yusuf, can you please join us? The other Yusuf, can you join us? Or Ahmed, Samah. Ahmed, your microphone is working now. Can you open it? Ahmed. I know your internet is bad. No, it doesn't work. Okay, cool. So can you tell me it's broken? Okay, cool. Okay, so the other Yusuf, can you hear us? No, I guess. But yeah, I hear you. Okay, cool. So here in the book, guys, right now, okay, thank you guys. If you want to add more details later to tell me about the parts that we not include in the summary, that would be nice. So here in the book, guys, it tells you a very important point that will help you. Paragraphing is a logical way of dividing texts. Paragraph, so it's logical. Logical means it divides ideas logically in a way that makes sense. And paragraphs consist of several sentences which group similar information together. This is a very important part, that in each paragraph you have similar information about a certain head topic. So here we have similar information about the location of the island. Here we have similar information about the landscape of the island. Here we have information about the climate and the location. And here we have information about tourism. So a break between paragraphs shows a change of topic, time, or place. Very important. This will really help you in your writing, in the test. Pay attention. That when you break a paragraph, what's the meaning of a break? That you divide a paragraph, you're usually changing the topic. So I'm talking about location, and then I'm talking about landscape, and then I'm talking about climate, and then I'm talking about tourism. So I'm changing topics between paragraphs. That's extremely important to note. So, and of course, you're helping the reader to understand the paragraph better. So keep in mind, new paragraph means new idea. Very important for your writing. New paragraph, new idea. Right now, your task. Right now, your task, number 7. Yusuf and Angie, do you hear me? Please make any noise.
Yes.
Okay, good. So right now, number 7, your task will be, you're going to skim. What's the meaning of skim, Yusuf? Can you please tell me very quickly what's the meaning of skim?
Reading through the passage and finding the main points.
Excellent. Good job, man.
Yeah,
so you're gonna
scanning. Scanning is a text so that I can get the main ideas.
Yes, but skimming is usually a faster form of scanning. So skimming, you're generally just doing scanning in a faster form. So scanning means you're basically doing it in more details, basically. So scanning is a deeper version of skimming, really. I mean, both of them are very close in meaning, but skimming usually requires less time than scanning. So keep this in mind. Skimming requires less time than scanning, but both of them are basically quick reading for main ideas. Do you understand?
Yes, Doctor. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So right now, number 7, this is very, very interesting and a very good thing to do. You're going to skim the passage below about Cape Town and decide where it should be divided into paragraphs. This is a very, very good exercise. So you're going to skim this part and you're going to divide it into paragraphs. So Yusuf, can you tell me very quickly, when do we divide paragraphs? Can you tell me very quickly, when do we do that?
When we change topics.
Excellent. When we change topic, when we change ideas or place or time. So what you're going to do right now, guys, you're going to skim the passage and you're going to divide it into paragraphs. Why is this exercise important, do you think? Why do you think it's important?
So when you're doing the summary question, the exam.
Excellent. So when you're doing
paragraphs and
perfect,
points, so we can
perfect.
in the summary.
So that when you're doing writing later on, when we're taking writing later on, you'll be aware of where to divide your ideas. So can you please do this just very quickly, Yusuf and Angie? Okay, guys, I'm going to give you 2 minutes and I'll give you 3 minutes because it's a little bit longer and I'm going to come back, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, guys, have you made any progress so far? Is it difficult? Is it easy? Let me know. Hello, Ahmed, Sameh, Yusuf, and Inji. Please make any noise. Thank you very much. Okay, hi.
Hi.
So show me this question again. Inji, the question is, that's not really a question, Inji, it's a task. The passage about Cape Town, you're going to divide this passage into paragraphs. You're going to tell me, so for example, from this word with until, for example, the word architecture, that's a paragraph. Because it has one idea. And then you're going to tell me from the word narrow to the word, for example, attraction, that's another paragraph because it has similar ideas. So you're going to divide it. The purpose of this task, Inji, is to divide the passage into similar paragraphs with ideas. So like a whole package of ideas together, that's a paragraph. A second whole package of ideas together, that's another paragraph. That's the reason you're doing it, Inji. And this will help you down the line with dividing ideas in your writing. This is extremely important. Improving your reading skills will directly improve your writing skills. Extremely important. So please pay attention. Thanks, Angie. Yes, easy. Okay, very good. I'm happy to know, Yusuf. Got it, thanks. You're welcome, Angie. Okay, so Yusuf, Yasser, and Yusuf, can you please tell me what did you figure out? Where Yusuf, just tell me the first paragraph. Where's it with till between as a first? I don't understand that, Yusuf. Oh, with you mean this with till between, what is a paragraph? I don't understand. So where's the first paragraph?
I mean the first sentence in the first paragraph.
Okay.
With its majestic table mountain backdrop.
Okay.
Okay, till between the high-rise office blocks. No,
Okay.
till today's more functional requirements is the first paragraph.
Functional requirements, is that at the bottom? Where is that, Yusuf?
It's like the fifth line or something. It's above.
So Victorian buildings have been meticulously preserved.
No, it's up. It's up.
Oh, functional requirements right there.
Yeah.
So what's the main, so that's your idea of the first paragraph. Why did you choose that as the first paragraph? What's the main topic of this? What's the main idea? So I don't think you're correct, because you have between the high-rise office blocks, so basically he's adding, so the word between here, he's adding more ideas. So I would say this is a part of the first paragraph as well. So first off, here you have the sentence with its majestic table mountain backdrop. Cape Town is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So he's describing the city. He's describing why the city is beautiful. So the main idea here, Yusuf, will be the beauty of the city. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, Yusuf? Yes, good. So the beauty of the city. So you will have to include the architecture between the high-rise office blocks, Victorian buildings. That's a part of the beauty of Cape Town. So, and here he's describing the streets, waterfronts, special boutiques. So yeah, I can see that's basically, this is basically, I would say that this whole thing is the first paragraph for me. Until Table Mountain. So that's whole highlighted part is of the first paragraph. If you read it carefully, you will understand why I'm saying that. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. No, sorry. This is actually until here. That's the first paragraph. And then you have one of Cape Town's tourist attractions. So it's basically the same idea as the first one. So here he's talking about the beauty of the city, and then he moves on to the tourist attractions. So that's the part of the tourist attractions. So if you disagree with me, let me know. So do you know why I chose this as the first paragraph, Yusuf and Inji? So here we're talking about the beauty of the city. If you look at every single sentence, he's talking about the same topic. He's explaining the main topic, which is the beauty of Cape Town. Until here, he starts talking about tourist attractions. And then he describes the tourist attractions. So do you get my point, guys? He changed the topic right here. Here he was describing, exactly, very good. Yes, here he was describing the beauty of the city, and then he started talking about the tourist attractions. Okay, thank you so much, Angie. Okay, so this is the second paragraph. So the second paragraph starts here. Where does the second paragraph end, in your opinion? I personally don't know. I'm asking you.
Theaters and movies.
Okay, it ends at.
It's above. It's the same ending of the first paragraph.
So theaters and movie. No, no, because here, if you look, he's still talking about the tourist attraction. Table Mountain is undeniably the biggest tourist attraction. So he's still talking about tourist attractions. The summit can be reached, blah, 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 blah. So he's still talking about tourism and...
Then it's gonna be on a clear day before that thing.
No, if you go down and look, so here he's still talking about tourism. So he's still talking about tourism here. So Till Island, Yusuf, you're saying Till Island. Which part? Reuben Island, which lies about 11. So yeah, I would probably divide it at the idea of Nelson Mandela. Do you see this part about Nelson Mandela? Because here he's talking about the anti-apartheid struggle. What's the meaning of the anti-apartheid? So he's here talking about a different idea. So he stopped talking about tourism. So I would probably divide it at the word island right here. So Reuben Island, which lies blah, 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 synonymous with anti-apartheid. Why did I change the paragraph here, guys? Why? Why? Can you please tell me why did I change it here? Why did I divide the paragraph here? Can you tell me the reason I did that? Yusuf, can you please tell me the reason? And Inji, the start of another topic. Very good, Inji. And what's that new topic? What's the new topic here?
Tourist attractions?
No. I mean, this new paragraph right here.
Yeah.
Starting from this here. What's the new topic here?
The anti-apartheid struggle.
Excellent. So he's talking about the history of this part of Africa, of Cape Town. He's talking about anti-apartheid, about Nelson Mandela, about Walter Cicero. I don't know who these people are, in prison, blah, 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 blah. So he's talking about historical importance. But the paragraph before that, he was talking about tourism. So do you see what happened here? He talked about the beauty of the city, talked about tourism, and then he talked about the history of the city. Okay, guys? Okay. Very good. Yes. Okay, good, NG. Okay, Yusuf and Yusuf. Okay, Yusuf and Yusuf, do you have anything more to add here? Are we going to do another division to the passage, or that's it? What do you think? Do we need another division to the passage here? Okay, so guys, Yusuf and Inji, that was very good. Inji, that was very good. Yusuf, that was very good. Nelson Mandela, yes, very good. What I would like you to do as a homework. So Yusuf and Inji, the ones who are listening to me right now. Guys, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, your homework, this is extremely important. Your homework will be, you'll go back. So today, how many reading did we do today? How many passages have we read today?
2.
2, excellent. We read one about Tenerife and one about Cape Town. Your homework will be, you'll go back to those passages and you're gonna write a summary that's divided into paragraphs. You're going to write a summary that is divided into paragraphs. Very important. You're going to divide your summary into paragraphs. And the second task will be, you're going to take out, you're going to jot down every single new word you meet in the passage. So you're going to go back to this passage and you're going to take a look. Start reading. Spanish island of Tenerife, lies, blah, 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 blah. Oh, populous, new word. The rugged rocky steep. Oh, steep, new word. And you're going to write them ravines, new word. And you're going to do that with every single sentence in the passage. You're going to write them out, and you're going to give me one sentence on each new word. You're going to give me the summary for both passages divided into paragraphs, and you're going to analyze and write down the vocabulary for each passage, and you're going to give me one sentence on each new word. Why are we doing this? Can you please tell me why we're doing this?
The first task, so we can prepare ourselves for the sum writing the exam. And the second one, so we can have more vocabulary to be able to do better in the writing and get more
excellent
marks.
Excellent, good job, man. You're really smart. Good job. Because English as a second language, as a first language, is the main two things that you need to really improve in is the writing and the vocabulary. If you have a lot of vocabulary and if you're able to use new words, your writing will improve. And also, when you read slowly and when you analyze the writing of other writers, of other good writers, your writing will automatically improve. So that's why reading is extremely important to improve your language in general, whether that's in writing or speaking. But if you read a lot, your writing will automatically improve. So 2 tasks: summarize, divide into paragraphs. Your summary, make sure that your summary for 2 passages divide into paragraphs. Second task, write out new words. Give me 1 sentence on each word. That's it.
When is the next session? I mean,
the next session, I'm not sure. It's probably going to be sometime next week. They will get in touch with you on WhatsApp to let you know when the next session will be. So that's it for today's class. I guess I'm done. Was today's class boring for you guys?
No, I think it was useful.
Okay, good. Happy to know. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Inji. I'm happy you enjoyed it. And Yusuf, the class, happy to know Yusuf. That's good. Really, I mean, I think that the curriculum for English as a first language is good because you're doing a lot of reading about different topics and, you know, you're using critical thinking, you're learning new words. So it's an interesting curriculum in general. But I know that your main thing is the exam, and we're going to do exams later on. But right now, I just want you to get used to lots of reading and lots of writing. That's really what you need to get comfortable with. Doing reading every day and doing writing every day. That's really the major task. And if you look at the book here, you'll see that the book, that's the purpose of the book, is to make you comfortable doing a lot of reading and writing. Okay, guys?
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Sure, yeah.
I think I have a different book or something.
You think what?
I have a different book.
Oh, you have a different book?
What I think it's the same, but it's like a different version, an old one or an older one. I don't know.
But basically, do you have the same reading passages that I have?
Yeah, but they're kind of different.
Okay, but I think so. You need to get this copy. So please get in touch with the center if you're going to continue the class. Get in touch with Dr. Abir, and I think she will send you the new version, the book that I have. But really, overall, Yusuf, it really doesn't matter because as an English learner, you're basically doing different readings and different topics, so it really doesn't matter. But for the sake of the class, so that we can all discuss the same topics and the same reading, it's better if you get the same version. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Yusuf, thank you so much for coming, man. And the other Yusuf as well, thank you for coming. And Inji, thank you for participating. I hope you fix your microphone. And thanks everyone else who didn't join. Okay, I'll talk to you later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you later.